I don't want to go to work um, tomorrow. I just don't feel like going to work. I don't feel like dealing with people. I don't feel like talking to anybody. Adults are kids. We are. And if you're sitting there saying, I'm not a kid, yeah, like I said before, adults are kids. Basically, we're just bigger kids um, in older vessels, meaning our bodies that are starting to age or break down, you know. And when I say that, like right now, I don't want to go to work. I know I need to go to work. I know that. I'm an adult. I need to go to work so I can earn my pay and pay the rent and, you know, put food on my table and yada, yada, yada. And I don't know. I'm not trying to depress y'all for those of y'all who are working, but I think a lot of y'all can relate. Like, it just, when I was a kid and I used to look at my aunt and she worked downtown Philadelphia, you know, she would come and pick up me and my cousin from work. And we will wait for her to finish, you know. And I remember a whole entire floor of basically like cubicle. It was like a farm of cubicles. And I used to think, and this was back in the 70s, like late 70s, where people could still smoke at work. You could smoke, you know, at your desk. Like, you know, I mean, not that I want to smoke at work, you know, but I'm just saying that's the different time period that we was in. But I remember all those women sitting there and I would just hear them talking under these fluorescent lights and I would think to myself when I was a kid, I didn't understand it all. I just knew it was someplace that my aunt worked, but I thought to myself, this doesn't look normal. It doesn't look normal to be sitting under fluorescent lights 8 or 10 hours a day, right? Just sitting there, I don't know, pushing paper around, or, I mean, at that time, there wasn't really computers. So, I mean, everybody had like a typewriter, not even an electric typewriter, like a real typewriter, you know? And if y'all younger than me, go look it up. Go look and see what it looks like on a computer. But I thought to myself, this doesn't seem normal. It seems like it's almost like a bunch of robots programmed. And I thought it was kind of sad. And I used to say, I don't want to be that. I don't want to sit at a desk all day. I'm not saying that I don't want to work because that's not the key. I've been working since the day I graduated from high school and never looked back. I've been working. I mean, it was years. I would say until I was at least 32, I always had of a minimum of two jobs up until I was around 32, 33, and finally I stopped working multiple jobs and just had one job. And so I'm no stranger to work, but I maybe it's my age starting to catch up with me. I never felt like it was for me anyway. I am an artist. I do have a carefree, but somehow I just got enslaved in this sit down, this 8 to 5 job, and you just do it and you get drained, and then you go home and you flop down, you turn on TV, only to think like in a couple of hours you got to go to bed, and then just to wake up and do it all over again. And so I have those moments. And the reason why I said we're all kids because I it's like 10:30 maybe. Oh, yeah. It's 10:40. I know doggone well that I need to get up. I normally get up around 5 a.m., maybe sometimes 4:45 a.m. But I'm sitting here talking to y'all, sitting up here watching old videos on YouTube on other people's channels. Uh dancing around, playing my Game Boy. I still got a Nintendo DS, not even a Switch. I'm old school. Mm, just playing around, just like a kid fighting. Don't want to go to bed. I got FOMO right now. And if you don't know what FOMO is, it's fear of missing out. It's like I don't want to go to sleep. I just don't want to go to sleep. That's being a kid. That's a kid in an adult's body. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I don't feel like getting up and getting dressed. I work in corporate, so I have to get dressed and mm, yeah, I don't want to go to work. That's all. Talk to y'all later.